to the final of the 2 U.S. Open local qualifiers here in Georgia. Live from White Oak Golf Club, the old course here in Newnan, Georgia. Coming up is Luke Abel, Mr. J. Harris.
This is the 2024 U.S.
announcing.
Local qualifier, 150 tee time. First on the tee from Carrollton, Georgia, Luke Abel.
And Luke was at Echelon a couple weekends ago on a 4-ball. Teamed up with Caleb Bowman. Unfortunately, they missed a cut after 36 holes there. .391-yard par for 10th hole. Has been playing tough all morning. 2 bunkers down the left.
Next on the tee from Kennesaw, Georgia, Hayden Drum.
Houses down the left. A bunker and a penalty area down the right. Playing back into the southwesterly breeze. Now, early trouble for Luke, looks like. He might have found the penalty area, which starts about 300 yards off the tee. Another Luke birdied this hole this morning, Snyder Jans. But at last check, he was over par. Jacob Tilton is turning around at 1 under 69. Best score so far is a 5 under 65. Flag today at 10. 14 on and 6 on the left. You do not want to miss that bunker beyond the green. It'll be down breeze and downhill past the hole from that side. Just like Marietta a couple weeks back, only the top 7 advance to the finals with 2 alternate spots. The final will take place 3 weeks from Monday. Off of the Georgia's Lakeside course, where they played the Mid-Am last year. Third shot for Luke. Flirted with that back bunker. Surveying a par putt here to 10 from off the green. Got to be careful of this one. It past the hole, it's going to run away from him, possibly down that slope. Par 5 coming up, the 11th, one of 2 they play today. Par is 70, that bobbles on him. And now he's got that putt for bogey.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, Luke putting for bogey. He just saw when his playing partners lift his out. Not what he wanted to see. Just early in the game. Big putt here for Luke. Pretty overcast morning here at Newnan, but that has changed. It's turned partly cloudy. It's now gotten up into the lower 80s. It was more like the mid 80s, and the dew point is in the upper 60s. It's pretty sticky out here right now. Turned right on him. Sadly, that's going to be a double bogey 6. Drove it in the penalty area. But par 5 coming up. See if we can try to get a birdie option eagle out of it. So Luke now on the tee to 535-yard par 5 11th hole. Already 2 over for the round. Two bunkers down to the right. Possibly OB on both sides. Dogleg to the left, plays uphill all the way. That should be fine. Looks like Luke Abel was away here at 11. Going down the right side of the fairway. Hole location today, 7 on and 7 from each side. Don't want to come up short in that front right green side bunker. Can't tell you where that's finished yet. But he'll be looking to get a birdie. Perhaps eagle. Alright, Luke has missed the green short and left. Just short of the, well, just short of being pinned high. This third shot coming up. If he were to hold this, it would be an eagle 3, and he'll get back to even par to offset that opening double. Oh, go on the hole. Should make that putt to get to 1 under. Excuse me, not 1 under, 1 over. Hopefully he can get it to 1 under later. Two par 3s in the next 4 holes here. Short birdie putt here for Luke Abel at 11, his second. Just to move it to +1. Get half of that double bogey back. Gets the birdie. So Luke now 1 over after just 2 holes. Alright, Luke on its to 171 yard par 12 hole. Pin today 20 on an 8 on the left side. Carry that bunker front left. shot for Luke here at 12. Looks like they all missed it left to this green. He missed right, or came up short. It would have gone down the slope to the front right side of the green. Not bad. Left it below the hole. Had a chance to save par. Just birdied the previous hole. Luke Abel was Carrollton High School. And is already going to play for Jacksonville State. That's where Santiago plays for. Par putt here for Abel. Justin chipped in for birdie after Luke. So Luke is to stay at 1 over. Back-to-back par 4s coming up as the 2 o'clock group steps onto the tee, 12 tee. Luke is able to scramble for his par at 12. Move on to 13. Alright, Luke on the tee to 430-yard par 4 13. Downhill dogleg to the left. Breeze with his tee shot should be into and maybe slightly out to the right. There's a bunker down that side, which may not be carryable today. This wind direction out of the southwest. Started down the left-hand side. Might have been trying to cut the dog leg. Well, cut the corner of the dog leg. Alright, Luke Abel here at the 13th. Ready to play a second shot. Flag today, 15 on and 10 from the left side is one of 2 flag positions today with those measurements. I think the 9th hole is the other one. That'll be their final hole today. Breeze should be into and from Luke's right. Got to carry that deep greenside bunker front left. And avoid another one over the back of the green. Par 4s on the course, 430 yards, 393 meters. This is probably the most breeze so far today. There it is, left side of the green for Luke. That'll be for 2 birdies in his last 3 holes. To get back to level with the scorecard. Alright, Mr. Abel putting for birdie here at the 13th. Nearly said par, but this is his 3rd shot. Doesn't want to make anything worse than par though. Converted par 4 14th ahead. That hole should be playing down breeze compared to the other converted par 4 to 5th. Would which will be playing back into the southwesterly today. Last check was the second hardest hole behind the fourth. Fourth been playing the most difficult all day. And that was for 2 birdies in the last 3 holes for Luke. Playing with Caden Drum and Justin Gilbert today. Justin had a 3-putt double at 11, followed by a chip and birdie at 12. I think Caden started with a bogey on 10. Caden just whipped out his birdie putt. He hit the longest drive of the 3 here at 13. And Justin, I think, missed his birdie opportunity as well. So Luke for par to stay 1 over par. And he does. So it move off to 14. Luke now to tee the converted par 4 14th hole, playing 455 today. Looks like a downhill tee shot, dog leg to the left. At least 1 bunker down the right, possibly 2. Hole should be playing down the southwesterly breeze today. Blind landing area. Well, Luke has missed the fairway to the right here at the 14th. Hole today is on 8 and 6 on the left. Got to be aware of that big greenside bunker front left. Don't want to short side yourself in there. Does play downhill. Looks like his golf ball is in the pine straw. A little further to the right, and that probably would have been out of bounds because there's a fence over there and some houses beyond that. So he's lucky. He's already lost 1 golf ball today back there at the opening hole, which led to the double bogey. Still trying to recover from that. He did birdie 11. He's had 2 pars since. If he's going to make a move, this 9 is playing easier than the front 9. The toughest hole on this 9 so far has been the 18th. And that's short and left. It's over the bunker though. I had to scramble 2 holes ago to save par. See if Luke is able to do that again here at 14. But Luke's second shot is finished in between the bunkers left of the green. Looks like it's going to run a little downhill away from him once it gets onto the green. Justin was over the back. That's his golf ball right there. Oh, settle down. And it's going to be a slippery putt from above the hole. Doesn't want to drop too many shots. He dropped 2 at the opening hole. Got one of those back on the next hole. Water in play on 2 of the next 3 holes. Par 3 15th and the par 4 18th, which at last check was playing as the 3rd most difficult behind 5 and 4. Big putt here for Luke. Coming for par. Justin's missed his par attempt. And Caden might have missed his as well. Let's see if Luke can walk away with a par. Batting 500 so far in fairways and greens hit in regulation. Oh, that's huge. He's had all par since the birdie at 11. Standing on the 15th tee, 185-yard par 3. There's 6 hole today. Pin is on 12 and 9 from the right. And it's obvious where you don't want to miss this green, and that's to the left. It's too low down there. Going up that big par putt there at 14. This is the 4th green Luke has missed in the first 6 holes. This is what faces Luke. The other 2 players in this group are on the putting surface, and 1. And of those 4 greens, well, the first 3 greens he's missed, he's gotten it up and down twice, including the par 5 11th when he got up and down for birdie. Luke knows how to scramble. Par putt for Luke, and looks like it could be a rules official over by the next tee. Might be getting ready to tell them they might be running a little bit behind schedule, perhaps. Took them an hour and a half just to play the first 5 holes. It's 18 minutes per hole. Another scrambling par for Luke. Luke's on the tee at a 396-yard par for 16th, their 7th hole today. Looks like it plays uphill and a dog leg to the right. Turn a little bit from left to right. Hasn't hit too many fairways today, but that one should have found the fairway. Alright, so Luke hit the longest drive this time in this group. Might be a little bit too close to the green. Flag today, 22 on and 7 from the right. Don't want to put it in that green side bunker right of the green. I would think the breeze should be down and from the left. It's only the 3rd fairway Luke has found today out of 5. Trying to get back to even par. Currently it's still at 1 over. Since the birdie at 11, he's had 4 straight pars. Might have pulled that slightly. It's left of the flag. Should have a birdie putt. Birdie putt for Luke, and he just saw Justin lip his birdie putt in before Caden missed his birdie opportunity. If Luke can make his putt for birdie, he would get back to even Steven. With 11 holes remaining. Broke right on him. Par putt for Abel here at 16. That was probably the shortest par 4 on the course. Coming up next, 337 to 17. 5 pars in a row for Luke. After starting off double birdie. Luke Abel now to take the 337-yard par 4 17. Plays downhill into an elevated green. No fairway bunkers on this hole. Luke has found what looks like the right center of the fairway here at 17. Now faces this approach shot. The hole cut 16 on and half of that from the left side, or 8 paces. And bunkers short left and left. Another one behind the green. Great shot by Luke. Just left of the hole. Trying to get back to even par. Birdie putt here for Abel at 17. Get back to where he started the round at even par. Tough 18th coming up before they make the turn. Alright. 2 birdies in the last 7 holes for Luke versus that double bogey at 10. Today, 21 on and 5 from the right. To be honest, I don't really see too many good places to miss this shot other than maybe short and right. Short and left, left, long left, and right are no good. There's a bunker to the right of the green, but it's only 5 steps of green. And then you're looking at the water on the other side, so short and right is probably the best miss. Looking at the ripples on the lake, it seems to suggest that the breeze is back into them, maybe slightly from the left too. One of the hardest holes so far in this qualifying round. Luke is back at even par. Started with a double, and then picked up birdies at 11 and 17. Had a chance for birdie at 16 as well. Safe shot. Should be able to make par from there. Birdie putt here for Luke Abel at the 18th, his 9th, just to make the turn and 1 under 34 and for back-to-back birdies. About 2.5 hours, maybe a little over, making the turn here. Started at 150, it is now 418. 5 fairways and 5 greens for Luke. Got up and down 3 out of 4 times, and has yet to find a bunker today. He'll have that putt for par. Turn an even par at 35. There's a view of the lake. The inside here at 18. It's just an Gilbert. This is that cut before that one. That might be a par or bogey for him. And Luke for par to go out and even par 35. Par 4 first coming up, followed by the last par 5, the second. Nice and playing harder than the back 9 so far today here at White Oak, the old course. Monday, May 20th, we'll be at Druid Hills for the Dogwood qualifier. It will also be a state amateur qualifier at Augusta Country Club that same day, side of this year's championship. The 103rd Georgia Amateur. Got a past champion of that playing today, Justin Connolly. Teed off at 12:30. Nice par for Luke. Luke Abel now on the tee at a 405-yard par 4 first hole, their 10th. 242 to reach the first bunker down the left. 285 to reach the second one. 306 over that one. Southwesterly breeze should be blowing down and from the right on this tee shot. Dog leg to the right. Even par after 9. 35 shots, par 70. That's turning from left to right with the dog leg. This might either be Luke's second shot or third shot. If this was his, or if this is his third shot, then his second shot was a few yards further back in the pine straw. But if not, then this is his second shot. Either way, the flag is on 29 and 5 on the left today at the first. Not much green behind this flag position. And as usual, some big bunkers green side. I'm hoping this is his second shot, not his third. Might have to ask his caddie Davis. And that might be the first bunker Luke has found today. I think I saw some sand come splashing out. Luke's caddy told me he had to punch out on his second shot, which unfortunately I missed. So that last shot he saw Luke was his third. Now he's playing his fourth shot. Oh man, that close to getting out. First bunker he's found today. Now he's got to get that up and down for a second double bogey. If there's any consolation, the next hole is a par 5. We should be playing down breeze. Tough break there for Luke. A shorter version of that last shot he had. Fifth shot now for Abel. Flirted with a bogey. That'll be for a second double bogey. Well, he was able to recover from that first double bogey. We'll have to do the same here. Now Luke Abel, this is for his second double bogey in the first 10 holes. And played his last 8 holes and 2 under after the first double. I'm afraid another new tour member today, Christian Bird, shot 80 this morning in the third group off, and Luke is back to 2 over. Can he bounce back from that double bogey? I think Luke, let's see if he's able to put that second double behind him. He steps onto the tee at a 552-yard par 5 second hole. 3 bunkers. 3 bunkers on the right side. 237 to reach the first one. 277 to fly. All of them. Breeze should be down and from the left. Par 5 of the day. The 5th hole is a converted par 4, which we'll be playing back into the breeze today. Luke just found the right side of the fairway here to par 5 second. His 11th hole. Hole is located 16 steps on and 10 from each side. There's a green side bunker front right in line with this whole location. Luke does not have the best of angles here. Down and from the left. About in high left. Eagle would get the back even cover. Actually, Luke was just shy of pin high left. Justin is actually pin high left, but off the green. This is an eagle putt for Abel. To get him back to even where he was standing on the first tee. Par 3 coming up. Gonna go up that ridge, right about there. Left that above the hole now, the birdie. Doesn't look as short as the birdie putt he had on the other par 5, the 11. But a chance to get it to 1 over. So he has yet to sit on 1 over today, actually. We'll take that back. It was 1 over after he birdied the 11th hole. Birdie putt for Luke. Caden lived down his birdie putt. He was in the side bunker in 2. So a disappointing par for him downwind at second. This putt ought to be back into the breeze from Luke's right, I would think, being above the hole. He gets it back to 1 over, so a carbon copy of the first 9 started with a double bogey, and birdie's the next. Luke now on the tee at a 203-yard par 3 It's downhill to a pin today that is on 9 and 14 from the right. Should be back into the southwesterly and from the right. 2 very tough holes coming up after this one. And that's going out to the right. Can't tell if that hit the dance floor or not. Birdie putt for Luke here at the 3rd, and out of these last 7 holes, 5 of the 6 hardest holes are in that stretch. The next 2 holes are tied for the toughest. 7 is the 4th hardest, 8 is the 5th hardest, and this hole is the 6th hardest. 18 is the 3rd hardest. We get 6 and 9 are 2 of the easier holes on the course today. Justin Conway is turning around to even par 70. J.J. Gray 1 under. Jacob Tilton 1 under. 69 is Luke Schneiderjan 69. 77 for Corey Shanowski. 80 for Christian Burr. Keenan Hickton is 2 over at last check. Luke stays at 1 over, Abel that is. 6 holes left. Now on the tee, that's really a 91-yard par 4th hole, 245 to carry the penalty area right of the fairway. If you're going on the left side of the fairway, it's 326 to run out of the fairway before we find the second penalty area. Averaging about 4.6. Earlier today it was averaging over 5 shots. One point today it was averaging 5.38. Second shot for Luke Abel here at the 4th is 13. Flag today on 19 and 5 from the right. You don't want to put it in that green side bunker. And obviously short and left are no bueno. There's also a bunker long and left. Breeze should be down and from the left, I would think. If not a left to right cross breeze. It's almost completely calm out here. similar to the shot I hit on 18 earlier. Birdie putt from Mr. Abel at the fourth. As you can see, the 2 o'clock group is back on the tee. There's only one group left. Evan Rogers is in that group on the tee to 2 o'clock. The last group I would think is on the third, and that's it for today on this side of the course. This was the third to last group to tee off today, off 10. This putt for Abel to get back to even. Got a converted par 4 fifth hole coming up back into this southwesterly breeze. Two-putt par for Luke. Stays at +1. He's yet to go under par for the round. He's had 2 double bogeys. Luke now on the tee at a converted par 4 fifth, 470 yards. Creek all the way down the left-hand side, 2 bunkers down the right. Looks like out of bounds right of those. High and out to the right potentially. Didn't like that one. Second shot, Luke at the fifth. Hole is on 17 and 8 on the left side. Got some trees in front of him. Justin just had to chip out sideways. Caden also had to chip out sideways and further back. Been a brood of a hole today. And that bunker is in line with the hole location today. Coming out of the rough, it's going to be hard to stop this golf ball on the green. Davis, Luke's caddie. He took it upstairs. Might be short and left. Not bad from there. Wow, look at this lie for Luke for his third shot here at the fifth. Got that one out the first time, but he has not left himself a short par putt. He has not had a single bogey today, but he has had 2 double bogeys. And 2 of the next 4 holes have been playing as 2 of the easiest holes, but then you got 7 and 8 sandwiched in between. And last check, they were the 4th and 5th hardest holes on the course. 8 is a par 3, 7 is a par 4, a short one. Since that moved his coin out of Caden's line. Par putt here for Abel at 5. Could be the only par in this group on this hole, as he was the only one to take on the green with his second shot. Both Justin and Caden punched out for their second shots. I think Justin's in with a bogey right now. Just missed it. That's the first bogey on the card today for Luke. And that reverses the birdie he made on the second hole, so back to 2 over. 4 holes left. That close. Tee shot for Luke here, 348-yard par 4 6 hole. Playing in the opposite direction of the previous hole. Should be down breeze and from the left, judging by these clouds. Three birdies today for Luke, but 2 doubles and a bogey. Hasn't been any higher than 2 over today. Second shot for Luke here at the 6. Pin is on 10 and 7 from the right. And I'm guessing this group is probably on the clock because the group in front has distanced himself from us. Look at that backspin. Chance for a bounce back. Birdie. Birdie putt here for Luke. Able at the 6 actually. Almost at the 5th. Coming off a bogey at the 5th. This is for a bounce back birdie here at the 6. This next hole is going to be playing back into the breeze out of the southwest. That's probably why it's been playing difficult today to 7. This will be for his 4th birdie of the qualifying round. He hit birdies at 11, 17, and the second holes. Stays out. So we'll wait for Justin. able at 6, as the group behind is in the fairway. We'll stay at +2 for today. 3 holes remaining. Move down the tee to par 4 7. Looks like the tee might be moved up. Supposed to be playing 397. So you're playing back into the southwesterly breeze. Dog leg left. And last check I was playing is the 4th most difficult. Lucas missed the fairway to the right here at the 7th. Golf ball's going to be above his feet, so he's got to aim this out to the right. And that's where the flag is today. 18 on and 7 from the right. That might be over the back. First shot for Luke at 7. I'm over the back of the green. Off the other side, he's looking at a potential second bogey in the last 3 holes. Par attempt for Luke at 7. Just to avoid falling to 3 over for the first time today. Got the putter out, the Texas wedge. Just missed a par putt, so second bogey for Luke in the last 3 holes. And for the first time today is +3. He's got to find a birdie and an eagle in the last 2 holes just to get back to even par and shoot 70. Able on the tee of the longest par 3 here on the old course at White Oak. 211-yard par 3 8th. Might be playing longer than that because it's back into the breeze. Maybe slightly from the right. It does play downhill. And the hole today is on 13 and 5 on the right. You don't want to put it in the green side bunker to the right. That's the short-sided miss today. After playing the first 13 holes without a bogey, he's bogeyed 2 of his last 3. Out to the right. players missed the green to the right here at the par 3/8. There's 17th. Caden's already hit his second shot, nearly won in the hole. And Luke his second. Justin will be last to play his second shot. Those officials still around, so these guys must still be behind schedule. That checked up a little quicker than Caden's shot. Got that length putt for par. He's already bogeyed 2 of the last 3 holes. He's had 2 double bogeys as well today. And 3 birdies, 2 of them on his first 9, which was the back 9. Just 1 on this side of the golf course. That was at the par 5 second hole. He was 2 under on the par 5s today, Luke. Alright, par putt for Luke. And I hate to say it, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to advance to the finals this year. 3 over par with 1 hole to go. A couple of players have shot 5 under 65s today. Quite a few of my guys had 1 under, and they're outside the top 7. So it looks like it's only going to be Keith Guest in the finals this year. And possibly Miles Jones, because Miles got a first alternate spot. Final tee shot of the day for Luke. At the 414-yard par 4 9th hole, which plays uphill back towards the clubhouse. Dog leg to the right. Could catch the far left side of the fairway. Nice par save back there at 8 for Luke. Looks like Luke has just barely found the left side of the fairway here at 9, his final hole. So that would be 9 out of 14 fairways Luke has hit today. More than 50-50. Second shot, and not a good angle for Luke. Pins on the left-hand side, 15 on and 10 on the left, just like it was at the 13th. It's a birdie to shoot 72, par to shoot 73. Left of the hole there for Luke, but is it on the green? We'll see. His par 4s have cost Luke a chance to advance to the finals today. He's 5 over on the par 4s, 2 under on the par 3s, and 2 under on the par 5s, and even on the par 3s. Birdie putt for Luke Abel here at the 9th, his final hole today, and the qualifying round. To shoot 2 over 72 as the clubhouse in the background plays ABBA's Take a Chance on Me. 5 over on the par 4s today, Luke. That's what's hurt him. Starting on the very first hole when he drove it in the penalty area, made his first of 2 double bogeys on the round. This has been one of the easiest holes on the course today. That putt will be for a par in a round of 3 over 73, which will be 1 lower than what Evan Thompson shot at Marietta Country Club April 22nd. He had a double bogey in his round. Got off to a great start, Evan did that day. Par putt for LA, Luke Abel. chances to shoot 3 over 73. Went out an even par 35. So this is for our inward 9 of 3 over 38. So 73 for Luke, and they conclude in 5 hours and 6 minutes. Made a turn in roughly 2.5 hours. And there are only 2 groups behind this group before regulation play is over, and I'm sure there'll be a playoff shortly.